Okay, in this video, we're going to use the law of cosines to solve triangles when two sides and the included angle are known, or the SAS, or when all three sides are known, or the SSS. Let's have an example in solving a triangle for the SAS case. So we have here a problem, solve triangle ABC with side A is 8, side C is 10, and angle B is 48 degrees. It would be helpful if you are going to sketch the triangle so you will have a better picture of what are the missing side lengths and angles. So let's sketch the triangle really quick. And label this ABC. All right, so side A is 8, which is opposite to angle A. And side C is 10, which is opposite to C, angle C. And then angle B is 48 degrees, which is the included angle. Now, we can tell that the missing dimensions are side B, and then angle A, and angle C. So let's start using the law of cosine to solve for side B. Okay, so we're gonna use this second equation over here, b squared. All right, so we go b squared is equal to a squared plus c squared. So since we're looking for b squared, then the information or the values in here should be the rest of the sides. And then minus 2 times a times c times cosine angle b. So whatever is your side in here, that is supposed to be your, the angle should be the opposite angle to b, which is angle b. Now let's plug in all the values. Okay, b squared is equal to a squared, which is 8, then 8 squared, plus your c is 10, so you go 10 squared, minus 2 times your a, which is 8, and your c is 10, times cosine b, which is 48 degrees. Now, what you're going to do is to evaluate all of these values. Okay. So here we go. You enter all the values in your calculator. So 8 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 8 times 10 times cosine 48 degrees. And that is approximately equal to 56.94. We're gonna use 2 decimal places, or let's say 3, so 56.939. Right after that, we're gonna take the square root of each side to isolate b. So square root of 56.939 is approximately equal to 7.55. Okay, we're gonna use the positive values since we are dealing with lengths or measurement. Let's write this 7.5 over here really quick. So to completely solve for the triangle, we're gonna find a and c. If you know all the three sides of the triangle and one angle, you can use the law of cosine or the law of sine to solve for the two angles. So let's use law of sine this time. Let's find angle A first. So we're gonna use side B and angle B. So we go 7.55 divided by sine 48 degrees equals, if we're gonna solve for a, then we're gonna use 8 over sine a. Next, we're gonna cross multiply. So we have 7.55 times sine A equals 8 times sine 48 degrees. After that, since we're going to isolate sine A, let's divide both sides by 755. So this is now sine A equals this equation, these values. Now to solve for A, we're gonna take the sine inverse of these values. So we go A is equal to the sine inverse. So you can actually evaluate this one or just plug it into your calculator to have more accurate answer. All right, so we go second sine. There you go. And then let's have another parenthesis since we're dividing. So we're going to group the numerator, divide together, and then before we're going to divide the 7.55. So 8 times sine 48 degrees, and then divided by 7.55. So that is 51.95. So A is about 51.95 degrees. Right, so let's write A in here, 51.95 degrees. And then to find for C, we simply subtract the two angles from 180. Okay, let's use this space over here. So angle C is 180 minus 48. 180 degrees minus 48 degrees minus 51.95 degrees. So 180 minus 48 minus 51.95, and that is 80.05. There you go. So we are done solving for this triangle with SAS case. Now, if you want to check your work if it makes sense, let's check the angles first. If you're gonna have a total of 180, then that should be good. So we're gonna add 48 plus 51.95 plus 80.05, and that is 180 total. So that makes sense. And let's check the angles on the sides if it makes sense. So, well, the triangle is not drawn to scale. Since angle B is the smallest angle, then B should be the shortest side, and that is correct. And since angle C is the largest angle, then side C is the longest side. So that makes sense. So therefore, we can tell that we are solving for the triangle correctly.